All right, day 185, building a startup and documenting the entire process. So I think what I'm going to do moving forward, because I actually do like doing these day in the life videos, but there's not as much information I can fit in them. I think I'm going to do these highly edited videos, the day in life stuff, because it's just super fun and kind of flexes a creative muscle. But then I'm also going to do these commentaries because early on in this journey, I just did the highly edited versions, but I'm kind of missing like how I was feeling, like kind of my debrief and stuff, which I don't get. So I think I'm going to do both because I know everyone was super curious. So with that being said, today was a solid one. The morning was spent working on the Twilio integration to for the B2B experience. Essentially, I think it's going to have to be a completely redesigned experience. I was looking into it, and what I figured out is that I couldn't figure it out because there's a little bit of a difference in how the tasks, the fields are a little bit different than the first experience. And also, I've been talking with that initial manager, and the preferences are just a little bit different. Like ideally, the manager can toggle on getting texts for the manager, but then they could also potentially toggle on getting the texts that are assigned to the artist. Because in the B2B version, there's people are assigned to tasks, which does not currently exist in the B2C one. So I couldn't figure it out, so I had to call on reinforcements, and I hit up my old friend from Fiverr. For anyone who's been following along, you know about that entire saga where he kind of broke up with me, and then I went back to him a little bit. It's been a thing. It's been a thing. But I circled back and I hit him up again, and he said he was down to work on it. So I sent him the high level scope. I honestly didn't even know if it was possible, but he just hit me back that he's totally down to work on it. And yeah, it just feels like old times. So if he could figure that out, that would be incredible. I think that would be an insane value add for the B2B experience and was specifically requested. And then I also had a few artist calls today. It's really cool. One of my favorite parts about building is once you start kind of doing things and putting things out in public, you never really know what's going to collide with what and kind of like where things are going to go. It's just the uncertainty that's pretty addicting. So I talked with that songwriter yesterday or a few days ago, and then he met with an A&R who also owns a small management company, and the owner of that management company was then interested in what was going on. So hopefully we'll schedule a call soon. So yeah, that was just pretty hype because hopefully that will be a good in on the B2B. And then also a manager seems like manages some pretty dope artists hit me up too, just like an inbound for one of my TikToks. So I'm pretty stoked about that. We're going to talk next week. Then yeah, I got like 5 inbounds today, which I was hyped about because the past 2 days, I can't lie, the inbound has kind of slowed a little bit. So like 1 or 2 per day. So I was a little bit nervous, but yeah, I just can't think so short term. So it seems like it's still working. We're still getting user testers on. So hell yeah. Overall solid day following journey. I will catch y'all tomorrow.